Hello and welcome to my first ever Madden franchise that I'm going to be putting on YouTube anyway. Um, this is exciting. I had a lot of teams that I was thinking about doing. I wound up picking the Bears just because I figured that they would be the most fun. And so I'm really excited to get this going. And without further ado, let's get into it. So here we'll take a quick look at the coaching staff. We have Matt Eberflus as the new head coach coming over from Indianapolis. He was the defensive coordinator, did a great job with that defense. We're excited to see what he can do here with Cameron Kelly as our defensive coordinator. And we have Glenn Powers as our offensive coordinator. Here's the roster. We've got Justin Fields at quarterback, obviously. Excited to see what he can do in his second year. Hopefully he can continue to develop. We've got David Montgomery as our main running back. He's a very good running back, and his contract is coming to an end after this season. We have Darnell Mooney heading up the receiving core, which is not very strong. Velus Jones is probably our most exciting option outside of Mooney, the rookie we just drafted this most recent year. We've got Cole Kmet at tight end. He is really our only legitimate tight end option. Offensive line, we have Braxton Jones starting at left tackle, Cody Whitehair at left guard. He is definitely our best offensive lineman. We have Lucas Patrick at center. We have Tevin Jenkins at right guard with Alex Leatherwood as his backup and Riley Reef at right tackle. Definitely not a very good offensive line. That is something we will look to improve upon. Al-Qadim Muhammad and Trevis Gibson will get and Robert Quinn as well. We'll get most of the snaps at our end spots. We have Angelo Blackson, Justin Jones, Mike Pennell, and Armin Watts, who are going to be on the interior. All of them will get a good amount of snaps. Our linebacking room outside of Roquan Smith is not very strong at all. Definitely a opportunity for improvement there. Jalen Johnson is our best corner. And outside of him, there's not too many intriguing guys. We do have Kyler Gordon and Kendall Vilder, who I'm excited for. We have Eddie Jackson at free safety, good veteran. We have Jaquan Brisker, who we just drafted, and Dane Cruikshank as his backup at strong safety. And here is our practice squad. Troy Pride is really the only notable name on there. Pretty fast corner. Outside of that, nobody that's too exciting on the practice squad. Nobody really to keep an eye out on, I don't think, at least not right away. And we're going to get right into our prep for week 1 against San Francisco. And we are going to look to defend the outside run against them. I know Trey Lance is very mobile and he can move himself, but I am more concerned about Elijah Mitchell and what he can do. As far as offense goes, I thought about this for a second. The recommended option was to throw it medium. With Fred Warner at linebacker, I don't like that. I wind up going with blitz counter. I don't really think that they will blitz a lot, but they have a really good front four that can generate a lot of pressure, and I want to be ready for it. Armin Watts is our only injury going into the game from practice, outside of the guys who were already injured. So we go into week 1 fairly healthy, which is good. Here's a quick look at the 49ers roster. Obviously, Trey Lance is going to be the quarterback in his first starting opportunity. Jimmy Garoppolo is his backup. Elijah Mitchell at running back. Kyle Juszczyk, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. They signed Cole Beasley. They have just a lot of different weapons. And we haven't even talked about George Kittle yet at tight end. Lots of weapons on offense that they can go to. And a solid offensive line all around. It is a little weak going from center to right. McGlinchey isn't bad at tackle. Obviously, they have they have a good offensive line. It's a good one. They have a really good front four. Nick Bosa alone is just a player you really need to game plan around specifically. Um, and then they have our Eric Armstead, Javon Kinlaw. They have a lot of good members of that front four. They have Fred Warner at middle linebacker. Obviously, he is a handful. Dre Greenlaw. Uh, if they have a weakness on defense, it's the secondary outside of Jimmy Ward, but he's hurt, so he won't be playing. It'll be Hufanga, who is also very good. And without further ado, let's get into the game. Welcome to week 1 in Chicago, everybody. This, outside of the playoffs, is quite possibly the most exciting time of year. Every team going into the season with a very optimistic outlook. The fan bases are excited, even for a team like the Chicago Bears, who are not projected to do all that well. You still come into the year and can't help but be excited and feel like this could be a year where something special happens. Even if there's no reason to believe that, it's fun to imagine. We have a matchup of second-year quarterbacks who both have incredible potential in Justin Fields and Trey Lance. And just in general, San Francisco is a very good team. Lots of weapons on offense and a solid offensive line. The Bears, not so much. It's really just Justin Fields that gives you any sense of excitement on the offense. Not a great offensive line. You have a decent number one in Darnell Mooney, but not much outside of that. And David Montgomery in the backfield. But here we are, we're ready for kickoff as Santos kicks it away to the Niners. It will be returned out just shy of the 25 to the 24 by Ray McLeod. And here comes Trey Lance. They used the number 3 overall pick on him 2 years ago now. And this is his chance to take this team over as they will open with option, and that is sniffed out quickly by Kyler Gordon. Nice stop on first down. 2nd and 9 now. It'll be a handoff. Elijah Mitchell. He'll try to take it up the middle, and he's stopped quickly, forcing a 3rd and 6. Can the Bears get off the field? Trey Lance to throw it, airs it up, and that is knocked away. Incomplete. Kyler Gordon again. He was in the coverage on that one. I believe that was Cole Beasley being targeted by Trey Lance. Defense forces a 3 and out, and here comes Justin Fields now. Again, excited to see what steps forward he can take this season, as they will open with option as well, but it'll be a handoff to Montgomery up the middle. He'll get about 2. 2nd and 8 now. It'll be an option and flips it out to Dante Pettis. That'll be the first completion of the year. It goes for about 5. 3rd down and 3 now, coming out empty. Fields doesn't like what he sees. He rolls out to his right to evade the rush, and he will get the first down. 6 yards on the carry. That is why you love Justin Fields. The plays that he can create with his legs, he's special. Next play action, rolls out to the right. Dante Pettis fumbles. It's Hufanga that forces it, and Charles Omenihu recovers and brings it into the end zone for the touchdown. That is not what the Bears were hoping for to begin this game. Only a couple minutes in, only their 4th offensive play. And looking at the replay here, actually, Dante Pettis might have been down, and this will indeed go to a booth review. We'll see if they show another replay. They won't, but it is overturned. It was not a fumble. A couple plays later, it's 3rd and 5. Fields looking for Montgomery. Led him a little too much with that pass, almost picked, but they will just punt it away to the Niners, who open up with another Elijah Mitchell run, stopped after a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, they'll try it again with Mitchell, and he is stopped almost immediately. Nicholas Morrow in on the tackle. Another 3rd and 6. Can the Bears force another 3-and-out? Lance sees some pressure, airs it up again, looking for Beasley. He's 0 for 2 today. And 2 3-and-outs for the Chicago defense. That's got to make you feel good. 2nd and 9 here for the Bears. A quick throw to Pettis, who drops it. Not ideal there, forcing a 3rd and long. And Fields sees the pressure in his face, and he throws it, looking for Mooney to his left, but overthrows him. Niners get the ball back. 1st down, Lance will just check it down to Mitchell. And that is Jaquan Brisker, the rookie, forcing him out of bounds. And there is the draft class for the Bears. Lots of excitement and promise around it. Next play, 2nd and 10, and it is another stop. I believe that was Roquan Smith on the stop. Forces a 3rd and 9, and Trey Lance with a nice throw over the middle to George Kittle, the tight end. A few plays later, it is 3rd and 7. Lance, with a little bit of time, finds Debo over the middle. That's close, but they'll give it to him. It's a 1st down. 1st down and 10. They go option again. Trey Lance, and he will be stopped. It's Jaquan Brisker again, the rookie, making a couple plays here early. They go option again. Lance and Eddie Jackson now. Both the safeties making a play on the option. You love to see it. That creates a 3rd and 8 now for the Niners. Trey Lance, tons of time. He'll air it up. The coverage was too good by the Bears. That'll force a field goal attempt, and the first points of this series are going to be a field goal off the foot of Robbie Gould for the 49ers. Bears get the ball back. First play of the drive. They go option again, hand it to Montgomery, and that is very well blocked. That'll be a gain of 14. Nice play to start the drive for the Bears. They'll look to keep it going. Montgomery, handoff up the middle. He'll only get about 3, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. On to the second now. It's 2nd and 7. First play of the quarter. Fields up the middle. We'll get the 1st down. A couple plays later, next play, he's looking for Byron Pringle on that one and throws it behind. Another dangerous pass. A couple plays later now, it's 3rd and 9. He'll check it down to Montgomery, and they will just punt it. 1st down for the Niners on the blitz. Trey Lance able to find George Kittle for a 1st down. Next play, it is 2nd and 9, and lots of pressure. He's sacked and fumbles. Dane Cruikshank recovers and brings it in for a touchdown for the Bears. Let's see a replay. Who forced it? That would have been either Angelo Blackson or Robert Quinn who forced it. Great play for the Chicago defense. They take the lead now, 7-3. And the Niners will open their next drive with an Elijah Mitchell 5-yard run. 2nd and 5 now. It'll be another handoff and another quick stop. So far, so good for the run defense. They have not really allowed too much for Elijah Mitchell. 3rd down and 3. Trey Lance has some time, and I don't know if that was a throwaway or if he was actually trying to throw it at somebody. Either way, it's 4th down. Justin Fields, that's at least the 3rd time that he has ducked out of a pocket to run for the 1st down. It wouldn't amount to anything, though, as the Bears would eventually punt, and Deebo Samuel here on the return cuts right, and that's a nice return. He will be out to the 41-yard line. And first play, Trey Lance will find Debo over the middle, a nice gain for a 1st down. Very next play, Trey Lance with some time, and he will find Kittle just sitting underneath. Another 1st down. Niners have something going on this drive. It'll be a handoff to Mitchell, and that is Travis Gibson on the stop, bringing him down in the backfield to create 2nd and long. Nice play by Gibson. And unfortunately, the next play is a handoff to Mitchell, and he will take it for 20, the best run of the day for Mitchell and the Niners. Next play will be another handoff, and Mitchell takes it straight up the middle. That's another 9. And then Mitchell will go ahead and take care of the drive. It's a touchdown run for Elijah Mitchell. The San Francisco 49ers take the lead. It is 10-7 now. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Fields takes the snap, and that was a horrible pass. He was looking for Kmet over the middle, and it was not anywhere close to him. Next play, Fields will find Pringle underneath. And that will create a 3rd and short. It'll be a handoff now to David Montgomery, and he will fight forward for the first down. A couple plays later, it's 2nd and 10, and he finds, it was Dante Pettis who drops it. Another drop for Dante Pettis. And 3rd and 10, he'll find Kmet over the middle. He'll fight for the first down. And Bears will now go into hurry-up mode. Fields with a little bit of time fires to the right. It's Darnell Mooney. What a catch as he goes out of bounds. But it would be reversed. They said he was out of bounds. Don't like the call. But a couple plays later, it's 3rd and 13. That one's in bounds for Darnell Mooney. His first catch of the new season is a first down. And Khalil Herbert will get in there for a carry. And that play was blown up. He's getting tackled for a loss. It's 2nd and 11 now. Fields will try to step up, but that Niners front four, they just suffocate him. And now it's 3rd and 14, just trying to get back into field goal range. David Montgomery on the screen. He will have a nice gain out of that. That's about 8 yards there. 4th and 5 now. And the Bears will just go for the field goal to end the first half. We will go into halftime with a score of 10-10. It was a good half defensively. We definitely held our own against the run. I liked that. I think offensively we need to go into the second half and make more of a commitment to really run the ball. We haven't run it a lot. I think that's what it's going to take to win. And welcome back. We are into second half action for the Chicago Bears. They open up with the ball. Justin Fields is under center. First down, they will hand it off to David Montgomery. He gets a nice lane up the middle. Gains about 5. Next play, they have Byron Pringle in motion, and it'll be another handoff to Montgomery. He'll gain another 5. It'll be 3rd and inches now, and they will go option. Fields made the wrong read, panicked, but he was still able to get the first down. And here, a couple plays later on 2nd and 7, Khalil Herbert gets a carry, only gets a couple, sets up a 3rd and 5 now for Chicago. Fields with Bosa in his face, gets it off, and Byron Pringle comes back for it, and they will give him the first down. A nice 3rd down play for Byron Pringle. 2nd and 12 now, pressure in his face again. Fields goes incomplete over the middle. 3rd and 12, he will find Darnell Mooney over the middle. That's a nice throw and catch for Fields to Mooney. First down, they'll go with a screen now to Velus Jones Jr., the rookie. He'll only gain a couple. Now 2nd and 8 for Chicago. It'll be a handoff. Montgomery, open space to the right, and that'll set up another 3rd and inches. Fields under center. It'll be play action. Fields rolls to his right, and he has Darnell Mooney wide open for the Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney celebrating with his teammates in the end zone as the Bears will go back up by 7 here. As that was a nice opening drive for this Bears offense. They take up about half of the 3rd quarter and score the touchdown. And Niners will open up with a handoff to Cole Beasley. That'll only gain about 2. 2nd and 8. They'll go the opposite direction with Brandon Ayuk. That'll only gain a yard. It's 3rd and 7 now. Bears looking to force a 3 and out to start. Trey Lance has time, rolls to his left, faces some pressure, and it's picked. That is Dane Cruikshank for the Bears on the interception. That's a perfect start for the Bears to the second half. A long opening drive touchdown, and a turnover. Now they have great field position at the 20. Fields goes play action again, airs it up. It's Cole Kmet in the end zone. The Bears now up 2 touchdowns. What a turn in this game, giving the Bears a massive advantage. A little over halfway into this third quarter, and suddenly it's a 2-score lead. Can the defense hold up? They've got 2nd and 9 now. Lance to the right finds Kittle. He'll come up short. It's 3rd and 3. What do the Niners have on offense? They have it in I formation, and it'll be a handoff to Elijah Mitchell, and he's going nowhere. It's Angelo Blackson on the stop. 4th down, Bears get it back. They are going to look to continue this hot start on offense as Montgomery finds a lane to the left. That'll be an 11-yard gain for a 1st down there. Next play, you have Fields under center again. Pringle in motion, and it'll be another play action. Fields rolls out, Nick Bosa in his face, and he just overthrows David Montgomery. Could have gone for a nice gain there, but they'll make up for it with a nice 2nd down run by Montgomery. It'll make it 3rd and 1. And they will go option again. Fields will take it, and that is a big gain. About 19 yards on that one for the 1st down. And they'll go option again to start the 4th quarter. Quick 3rd quarter. A great one for the Bears. And they'll go option again on 2nd down. Fields is hit by Armstead. Almost turned it into something, but Armstead gets him. And it is 3rd and 11 now. Fields is going to air it up. He was looking for Mooney. And it's Mosley on the interception. On 3rd down, Fields was just trying to do a little too much there, trying to put his team up 3 scores. Niners with the ball back. They set up 2nd and 5. Lance with some time, a clean pocket, and he will check it down. That's Brandon Ayuk for the 1st down. Next play, they'll go option. Lance is hit, but he gets out of it. And that'll be a massive run there for Trey Lance. Probably the biggest play that San Francisco's had all day. 1st and 10, it'll be an outside handoff to Elijah Mitchell. He's got blocks and he's got open space. He is going to take that all the way for a 43-yard touchdown. And San Francisco is back in this game. It is 24-17. The Bears have defended the run very well to this point, but unfortunately, a couple of bad plays there set up the Niners touchdown. And now the Bears set themselves up with 2nd and 10. Montgomery gets the handoff. He'll fight forward for a gain about 4. It's 3rd and 6. Fields back to throw, fires. That's a risky pass, but Bringle makes the catch. That's a couple of really big plays he's made on 3rd down today. Good to see that. As on 3rd and 7, Fields is looking for, I believe he was looking for Montgomery there over the middle. It's knocked away by Fred Warner. And the kick is good. It'll be a field goal for the Bears. They extend their lead back to 10 points. That's big. 4 minutes left. And a 2-possession lead now for the Bears as Elijah Mitchell will run it up the middle. That's a gain of 5. 2nd down now. Trey Lance in the shotgun. Elijah Mitchell to his left. And he wanted the screen, but the Bears got pressure up the middle. That sets up 3rd and 5 now. Lance has tons of time, airs it up, and it goes incomplete. There's a flag on the play. It's holding on the Niners. The Bears, they're going to go ahead and decline it to force 4th and 5 instead of 3rd and 15. We'll see if that pays off. As Lance gets the snap, airs it up, and he got Kittle. That'll be a big gain for Kittle. The gamble does not work out for the Bears, as now Niners have good field position. And Lance over the middle finds Brandon Ayuk. They're up to the 17-yard line. Lance now in the shotgun, and they will go option again, and he gets away from Muhammad. And eventually Vilder will tackle him down at the 3. Next play, after the 2-minute warning, it is a touchdown over the middle to Cole Beasley. Niners make it a 3-point game. Chicago just needs a first down. They've got 2nd and 9 right now. It's a handoff. Montgomery, who will fight forward up to the 30. That sets up 3rd and 3. What will they go with? It's option, and Fields will get the first down and more. That's about a 10-yard run there, and that would do it. The Bears open up the new season with a win against the San Francisco 49ers. Really, you look at this game, and the difference was that turnover they were able to create, the Dane Cruikshank interception. If they're not able to do that, this might be a very different game. It was very important to get that 2-possession lead quickly in the second half. And now we'll take a look at some stats after the game. As our offense, we were able to produce more in all areas. We had more first downs. They had more total yards, but we won the turnover battle. We were good on 3rd down, and we were good defensively on 3rd down too. We were not great in the red zone, but a win's a win. As you can see, neither quarterback played particularly well, especially Fields, 15 of 29, 144. Did have the 2 touchdowns. Those were 2 nice plays. David Montgomery had a nice day running. Mitchell, about 40 or so. Well, yeah, his long was 44. I would say about 50 to 60 of those 96 yards really were on like 3 of those carries. So outside of that, we held him to about 2 yards a carry, which was great. Lance and Fields, though, did both have really good days running the ball. George Kittle had a good day, 5 for 96. Darnell Mooney, 3 for 63 and a touchdown. Overall, we were able to keep Debo quiet, and we were able to keep Brandon Ayuk quiet. Elijah Mitchell wasn't able to run the ball very well. Cole Beasley only had 1 catch. Overall, outside of Kittle making a few plays, the defense played very well. The coverage was fantastic. We had a couple of sacks, and those were all coverage sacks. There weren't too many times where we just outright got a ton of pressure on Lance immediately and got the sack that way. A lot of it was with how well our secondary played. It was really good to see. Dane Cruikshank actually won NFC Defensive Player of the Week thanks to his performance. He had a fumble recovery that he returned for a touchdown, and obviously had the pick to set us up for a second touchdown. Here's how the rest of the league performed this week. Not a lot of surprises that I see here, except Arizona taking down Kansas City 42-30. Raiders take down the Chargers. Outside of that, nothing too surprising. We obviously have the Green Bay Packers coming up this week on Sunday Night Football, led by Aaron Rodgers. They've got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, a great 2-headed running attack. That's going to be very tough to defend. Their receiving core is not great. They've got Sammy Watkins. Randall Cobb's going to be hurt for this game with a torn labrum, so we're not going to see him. So the number 2 is going to be Alan Lazard. Christian Watson is also going to be in. Romeo Doubs, Amari Rodgers. They got Robert Tonyan at tight end. Overall, not great weaponry, which we'll look to take advantage of. They have a pretty solid offensive line, except actually Jenkins is going to be injured for this game. He has an ACL sprain, so we're not even going to see him. It'll be Zach Tom likely starting at right tackle. So a little bit of a weakness there on that right side. We might look to exploit that. And this Packers defense is pretty solid all around. Not a fantastic front, but they have Kenny Clark, which makes up for that. They also have Rashawn Gary. They have Devondre Campbell. they've definitely got a lot of dudes on this defense. Jair Alexander leads the defensive backs, but it's a pretty steep drop off after him. Rasul Douglas and Eric Stokes are the 2 and the 3. There's Darnell Savage and Adrian Amos, who's a good veteran, going to be playing safety. And so there's a look at that. As far as our game planning, we are going to look to defend. I believe I settled on the deep pass. I thought about that for a little bit. Obviously, we don't have the best secondary, and Aaron Rodgers is a very good quarterback. But we are going to look to try and limit what they're able to get through the air, at least going deep. We're going to force them to try and, what's the saying? Death by 1,000 paper cuts. We're going to try and force Aaron Rodgers to just keep checking it down, and obviously he's going to be able to do that successfully. As long as he doesn't beat us over the top, I feel like we'll have a chance in this game. And offensively, the way that we are going to want to handle this, I believe I went with throw it short. Outside of Jair Alexander, they don't have fantastic corners. So I'm thinking if we can attack them short, we may have a chance to put something together on offense. And yeah, that's what we go with. There were no injuries, so we're going to be playing fully healthy. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for week 2. See ya.